Welcome, welcome to our wonderful and amazing community where your day is going positively well. Today, we are going to be talking about should you or should you not give money to someone that you have just begun dating. And of course, everything I say in this video today is going to be my opinion and also things that I have noticed and I've gone through myself so I can speak upon it because, you know, I have some, experience and knowledge in that field. Okay, so first of all, and again, this is my opinion, I feel that when you begin dating someone, I feel like they should not ask you for money. No, I don't think they should ask you for money. If you are in the first week, first month, within the first 6 months of knowing someone and they come to you and ask you for money, big red, uh, um, it's a flag, what is that called? A red flag. Yes, a red flag. So, my opinion is that um, I met, and I can say this, okay, so I met Mr. Knight. I met Mr. Knight um, years ago, and I didn't have a penny to my name. I was young. I was 15. I was 15 when I met him. He was 27. I don't know why I'm sharing this information, but it may benefit some of y'all and whatsoever, whatever. But not once did I ever ask him for money. Anything that he gave me, it was because he wanted to give it to me, because he felt called. He felt a calling within himself to give it to me. And I don't ever remember him actually giving me money at all. If he took me out to eat, he took me out to eat. If he bought me like teddy bears and gifts, he did those kind of things. But he never actually handed money to me in my hands. And if he ever did, I think I felt like I was just like holding it for him. I never really spent it on myself. I was just like holding his money for him if he ever did give me money. But I don't believe that someone, and I felt that then, and I felt this now, and I still feel this. When you meet someone, especially the relationship's still new, y'all are still trying to figure things out and stuff like that. Listen, this person with or without you would have had to figure out how they were going to get the money to pay their bill or to whatever their excuse is on why they're wanting money from you. They would have had to figure it out whether you were in the picture or not. So I believe that someone coming in asking for money is a red flag. I'm just gonna be real with you. When it comes to trying to decipher if this person is really truly in my life because they're in my life for me, just to kind of share each other's love with each other and stuff like that, or if they're there because they just want material gain, they want something material from you. You gotta kind of weigh, I don't know, like I I come across like because Mr. Knight he's dating and he's and so and the women that he come across, they're always asking for money. Okay, well, say no. Say no. Say, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable giving money out. We don't. We're still trying to get to know each other and all this other stuff. And so just say no. Just like no, I'm not able to do it at this moment. And see how their attitude changes. See if they're still wanting to still, get to know you and be with you and stuff like that, or if they're going to start popping an attitude with you because you didn't give them something that they wanted. Keep all this in mind, because those are red flags if they start having an attitude with you because you didn't give them something. And also, yes, if they continuously ask you for money and y'all just started dating, I think that's a red flag. I think that's a red flag too. Um, Again, like I said, when I first met Mr. Knight, I had nothing to my name. Like, I was still living in my mother's house. Oh, but I so wanted to get out of my mother's house, but not once did I ever ask him for anything. Not once did you know, I just didn't do that. I felt like, I wanted to connect with the person themselves. I didn't want to. Hold on for one moment. Okay. I think the lighting is better this way, right? Okay. It kind of looks a little blurry the other way, the opposite way. Okay, so are you okay? My baby. Excuse her coughing. She's going through something right now, but she's good. But yes. Anyways, yes, I let the relationship build for a good year before even offering any assistance with money. If and that's to your choosing, first of all. I believe that if someone's pressuring you into trying to give them money, then that's another red flag here. Uh, but it, and if someone's always telling you, this is another thing. Um, if someone is always telling you the bad things that is going on in their lives, trying to get you to be like sympathetic or like trying to get you to feel bad for them, because you can tell when someone's trying to manipulate you, right? Uh, if someone continuously tells you all the bad things that's going on in their lives, that could also be a red flag here. Like, right? Because they're just trying to get you to feel sorry for them. They're trying to find that spot where they can get you and say, into getting you to say, okay, I'll loan you the money, or okay, I'll give you the money. But I don't. I That's another red flag for me. That would be another red flag for me. And I'm sharing this video with you all because there are some people that honestly don't know when they are being used, don't know when they are being manipulated, and then they start having trust issues because they don't know if this person is truly there for them or if this person is just there because they're trying to get material gain from them. And so I just thought that this idea has been in my mind for a while, but I was really thinking about it last night because someone was talking about it, and I was like, you know what? And I felt like messaging this person, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna say Happy Valentine's Day and just keep it simple. But I was like, well, let me make a video. Let me make a video to kind of help. Okay, so when I come into the picture, it's going to be true. It's going to be me and you getting to know one another. It's not going to be about anything other than that. It's just you and I sharing um, our love with each other. It's about getting to know each other. It's about just spending time together, and that's mainly it. It's us getting to know like how far we want to take this, like, and getting deep with each other. But when it comes to material things, I would not ask you for not a thing, not a thing. um and I'm speaking as I, but because when I come in, because I feel like when I come in, it's like it's true. If I'm interested in someone, it's because I'm interested in them, not in what they can give me when it comes to the material realm. It's more of a spiritual, like how can we connect spiritually and intimately, like more on a different level than the material part of the spectrum. And I just feel like, yeah, like red flags, if they are, pay attention, pay attention. And then okay, and then also some will hold out on you as well. Like if y'all are in a, if y'all are already having sexual, you know, just sex. If y'all are already having sex, and if they don't get something that they have asked you for, which could be in this case money, whatever it may be, and if you decide not to give it to them, and then they like try to hold out on you, that's that could also be another red flag here, guys, because one's not going to hold out on you if they really love and truly care about you and truly, wanting to merge with you. They're not going to care if you said no or not. They're still going uh, to still want those that intimate time with each other. You know what I mean? And so I don't know how much more I could say. I just know that someone that is constantly asking for money in the beginning of the relationship, and it hasn't even been a year yet into the relationship, and they ask for money, is a red flag. Now, now, if you feel called, if you feel called to do it, then that's on you, right? Because you're just feeling called to do it within self. Um, and make sure that you're truly wanting to help this person and not being manipulated into helping this person. Like, them telling you their sob story, trying to get you, to feel bad for them and try to listen. What would they be doing? Oh, there's another topic too. What would they be doing if you was not in the picture? How would they have gotten it if you were not in the picture? And go from there. And then another thing that I was telling my son just the other day, because I'm trying, because he's getting out there. He's working and stuff, and now that he's in the, what would I call it? Now that he is out there, he's going to be possibly approached by women, and I want him to know when that woman is truly there for him and not for his money. This is something I told him. I had a joint account with my partner, Mr. Knight, in the past, and it did not work out. It did not work out. I do not recommend a joint account. No. Even if you're married, I do not recommend a joint account. She has her account, you have your account. Okay, so our first account, I don't know if it was our first account, but our first account was a joint account. Once I started seeing certain activities happening, I was like, no, cut it right then and there. No, this is my account, this is your account. Now, if I want to get some money out of that account and give it to you, and vice versa, then that's okay. But I don't believe you have to have a joint account. I was with Mr. Knight for 20 something years here. And not once did I need a joint account. 20 something years, I didn't need a joint account. So I don't see why anyone would need a joint account. Maybe for maybe business purposes, but that's on y'all when it comes to that situation. But I can honestly tell you, I've been doing great with just my account, and he's been doing great with just his account. And I don't believe that you have to join accounts. And the reason I'm saying this is because, uh, I just believe that two people should be able to have their own separate accounts. You don't need to join accounts. Even if y'all are married, right? Even if y'all are married. Oh, and this is something too. Okay, so he knows. So, yes, I am very open with my partner. My partner knows, and I'm just using this as an example. My partner knows my information. My partner knows my password to get into my account. My and I don't really know his password. And I say partner, he's the children of my father. He's the father of my children. But but again, we've known each other for more than 20 something years. I don't believe that we have to have a joint accounts. So what I'm trying to tell you is you do not need to get a joint account with whoever you are deciding to get with. If that's going to be something that y'all think about, I think that it should stay separate for a good while. Um, um, anyways, but again, like I was saying, the y'all can share each other's information if you truly trust this person. If you truly trust this person, they haven't given you any reason not to trust them, and y'all have known each other for a good amount of time, more than 5 years, right? And y'all have been married more than 5 years. I say the first 5 years is the rockiest. I mean, you get into, and then the first 10 years is even more. But then after that, it's pretty much, if y'all are going to really be there with each other, you'll know after after all uh the 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 ups and downs with each other. You know what I mean? You'll know, and it's up to you if you decide you want to share, like maybe the password or the. And I'm saying this because he knows he knows my password, and whether or not he knows the username, that's another story. But he knows the password, and he knows if he really wanted to. I'm sure he would know how to check my account if he really wanted to. And on his part, he says he knows, like if I ever needed to, whatever, not blase blase. But I don't feel like I need to know his information. I don't need to know it. I'm not. My intentions aren't to go there. So my intentions is pure. My intentions is not to get that kind of information. Maybe, if an emergency, something may happen, like maybe have like know it, but be wise with it. Don't misuse the information. Don't do things that you shouldn't be doing, right? Like, this is like common sense. When you're building something with someone, you want it to be pure. You want it to be authentic. You want it to be like, and again, this is my opinion. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, or no, I'm not actually, because I have to watch what I say. There will be people that agree with me, and there will be people that disagree with me. But in my case, this has worked for me. This is what I have noticed. This is what I have observed. This is what I have witnessed myself. I have seen it on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to men and how they try to manipulate women, and then I have also seen it how women try to manipulate men and into getting what they want. And in this case, the red flags is if you haven't even been with this person not even a year yet and they're already asking you for money, red flag. Red flag right there. If they constantly ask you for money, red flag. It's it's just it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, hey yo, how would you have been doing this if I wasn't in the picture? If I wasn't in the picture. And it's just like with work, because I try to tell Mr. Knight, listen, this job's been here before you. It's going to be here after you. So if you take a day off, it's okay. They're still going, the work, that job is still going to run and operate with or without you, right? It's still going to run and operate with or without you. And it goes the same way with when it comes to a partner. Whether you are in the picture or not, they will figure it out. It is okay. They will figure it out. You do not have to always come to their rescue. You don't. You don't. And I'm talking about uh, in a material aspect. You know, if you feel called, only if you feel called, not because they keep telling you these sob stories to try to manipulate you into giving them something. Yes, I am spilling the beans here. I am, because I've seen it. I'm observing how, I'm on Mr. Knight's phone. I'm on his phone. I'm seeing how these women are talking to him and all this other stuff. I'm seeing. And so I'm observing, and just pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags, and just know when you find the one, they're not going to want anything but you. They're going to want nothing but you, because you are that which fulfills them in that special, oh so good way, you know? And so I love you all. And this topic has been on my mind. So whether or not it was a little bit of everywhere, but I think you get the point. I think you get the gist of it. And just know I love you. And I want nothing but the best for you. So shall it be. I love you all, and I pray that you all have an amazing and wonderful day. Mwah.